Morning, everyone. It's Marla Copal, and I am your online boomer guide. What is a boomer guide? Well, there are a lot of baby boomers who are out there doing side gigs, working. They've gone into business for themselves with their hobbies to make money, and that's great. I think that everybody should stay as busy as they want to and feel like they're still contributing. Because after all, there's no reason for us to think we are done at 65 or 55. We may think that's a great idea, but oh my God, what happens to you after you fall into that mindset of, I'm done? Nobody's ever done. We were put on this earth to optimize our function. That's what life is. Life is optimizing our function. It's performance, it's function. Now, it doesn't mean we all have to be crazy every day and get out there and cut down the trees and put them in the car. We don't have to be physical. But life is performance. It is function. And it is about us performing and optimizing who we are. So there is no menu, no recipe, no anything anywhere in the world that says we're done at a certain age. That is an insurance thing. That is a government thing. That is a guideline, and you don't have to buy into it. So now let's talk about, though, if you've been culturized to have those thoughts. Good morning, everyone. If you've been culturized to have those thoughts that at some point in your life you'll be done, well, then figure out, take Franklin Covey or Stephen Covey's suggestion that you always start with the end in mind. What is the true end? The true end is the day we go out the door, and I've got an end in mind. I don't know where that door is. I don't know when it's coming, and I'm staying 100% engaged until that day comes. And I just have this belief in this philosophy that that's going to happen. But let's talk about what gets in the way of that for many of us. First of all, good morning, everyone. We've been culturized to see that there is an end point. Well, so what? It's like, so what? I'm not going to work against that. I'm going to work toward it, just like we've done our whole life when we set goals. So many of you that are baby boomers, you may be out there choosing a side gig, and you may be saying, hey, I really want to have a little more so that I can go on vacation. But in the back of your head, you're sitting there telling yourself, oh, this is really bad. I shouldn't have to be doing this. I should have enough money. Guess what? The markets are volatile. Life is volatile. I've already been through 2 real estate crashes in California and in Colorado. So what? So we get to optimize our performance, and we don't get to run around with what those, I should be here, I should be there, because it just doesn't work for us. So if you need to learn how to turn off that nag and learn how to optimize, well, I'm here for you. But let's just talk about the basics. Okay, let's get back to my thing, because I get excited. Can you tell? So if you're running around and you're saying, I shouldn't have to work, but you've taken on a side gig, a multi-level marketing, you're going to go coach somebody on something, but the whole time you've got that conversation running in the back that, should I be doing this? I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to get leads. I don't know how to meet people. And oh my God, when this particular thing is up, will I get to the next one? Or when you're jumping from shiny object to shiny object, there's all sorts of reasons. But the underlying theme is you're going, I don't have enough, and it shouldn't be this way. And oh my God, how am I going to do it? Well, first of all, we all know that last year with COVID was just a pretty interesting year. And that's why I moved to online. I moved to online marketing and coaching. I've been an educator and in sales for over 50 years. So, am I intrepid? No, I have these same conversations with myself. I've been there. I've done this. My husband gets frustrated when I get in that space. I work myself out of it, though, and I have set up a group called the Social Media Tips for Baby Boomers, and I want you to join that group so that you can start getting your mind switched around, optimize where you're going, and create an end in mind that really, really, really inspires you. Because we were gifted. We were gifted with a soul and a spirit that just says, hey, I can do this. And I want to do this. And I'm out here living full bore. And that's where it is. And it doesn't matter. I mean, like 4 years ago, I was about ready to have to use a cane because my ankles were so bad. And luckily, I found a solution for that. And it wasn't surgical and it wasn't drug oriented. But that's not the point. The point is that when we hit the wall, the baby boomers are one of the best, most resilient to find a solution. And if you've lost that spark, or you know you have it, but you want to find it, then just tune into this group and let's go together and go on this adventure. And, there's a lot of other thoughts that I have, and I get too excited sometimes that I jumble them all up. But just remember, you were put here to be a creative person, and creation is your gift that you get to bring to the world every day. And if your gift is getting stopped by a simple process in business called, I don't have enough leads, I don't know where to go next, I shouldn't have to be making money at this time in my life, then really, it is time for us to have a conversation. Everybody, I love my 72. I will be 73 this year. And as you can tell, my end in mind is pretty interesting. But I figure it's about another 30 years, and I certainly don't own a recliner, don't want a recliner, and you won't find me in a recliner. So if you're one of those people that it's just time for you to do something different and get off, you're out there working, but you're beating yourself up, or you're feeling stressed, you don't know where to go next, then I can help. So social media tips for baby boomers. You join me on Facebook. I have a free handout for you on updating your Facebook profile and getting going. And then you can schedule a time to talk to me. And let's just see what your current goals are and your end in mind is. And let's see if we're designed to play together. Because at this time of our life, we may call it work, but it's really play, because we're all just making it up every day, as the great creator gave us the option to do. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Bye-bye.